Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the quiz show where obvious answers mean nothing and obscure answers mean everything. Let's meet today's players. Now, first up, we welcome Arnold and Sam. Now, how do you two know each other, Arnold?
Sam's my grandson.
That's good. We have far too few grandparent-grandchild
That's nice, isn't it?
partnerships. Brilliant.
We thought there might be a nice spread because there's 50 years between us.
Ah, that's brilliant. Brilliant. You're going to cover so much territory there. Sam, what do you do?
I work in a restaurant at the moment. Going to university next year in Bristol.
Very good indeed. Arnold, what do you do?
Well, I'm retired. I used to be in the fire service.
In the fire service. What do you like to do with your retirement, Arnold?
I do a lot of walking in the Dales and around where I live. I have a small dog that keeps me walking all the time because I can't just leave him inside.
Indeed. So, geography, I'm guessing, local geography would be particularly good for you.
Wonderful.
If it comes up. Any other strong areas? History.
Politics. I'm quite interested in politics.
Sam, anything you want to add to that?
Football, music, maybe. Geography. I'm quite good at geography.
OK, very good. Well, a warm welcome to you, Arnold and Sam. Lovely to have you here. And next we welcome Tom and Alex. Now, how do you two know each other?
Well, we met at university. We were in the same halls of residence.
Where was that, Alex?
University of Manchester.
Manchester, very good. What were you studying there?
I was doing psychology, so I graduated last summer now. But Tom's still there, grinding on.
What are you doing, Tom?
I'm studying biochemistry.
Biochemistry. How much longer have you got to go on that?
I've got 2 more years. Got like a placement year and then my final year.
Do you know where your placement year is going to be?
Yeah, I'm lucky enough to be able to go over to Florida to work for a year.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Very good indeed. So, chemistry or all science is going to be good for you, Tom?
Yeah, hopefully. Although if I get one of them wrong, then I will not hear the end of it.
Alex, how about you? What do you hope is going to come up?
I'm hoping more for geography, so kind of things like currencies, rivers, just anything to do with countries, I think, would be good for me.
Very good. Anything you're dreading?
Literature, arts, politics.
Very good indeed. Well, a warm welcome to the show. Tom and Alex, lovely to have you here. And next we welcome back Jay and Hannah, who were on the show last time. Everyone gets 2 chances to reach the Pointless final. This is your second and final chance. Jay, remind us how you know each other.
We're best friends since school.
And Hannah, what happened last time?
Well, strong subjects, obviously bands with brothers in, and sisters came up, so unfortunately I didn't do so well, and it was my fault, but hopefully...
I think it started when I said, Hannah, why don't you be my partner for Pointless?
Now then, Hannah, what do you hope is going to come up today?
I like something sport, cricket or football or tennis, actually any sort of sport.
Do you play sports?
I do, yeah. I used to captain the Leicestershire cricket team, actually, the women's
Really?
team. Yeah, and I play football. I'm captain of football at university as well. So.
Oh, fantastic. Very good. So those would be really good sports.
It would be
for you.
fantastic, yeah.
Anything you're hoping really doesn't come up?
Anything to do with pop music, I can't go through that again. We really will not be friends anymore after that, so this is terrible. OK, very, very best of luck to Jay and Hannah. Round 2, I think, last time, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's hope we see more of you this time. And finally, we welcome back Carol and Matt, who were also on the show last time. Carol, remind us how you know each other.
I'm Matt's mom.
And Matt, tell us what happened last time.
We lost 2-1 in the head-to-head.
Oh, but you did so well.
Yeah, we had an argument about Apollo 11.
I thought it was really hard, though, because I can never remember which Apollo mission's which, and I think, yes, you had a similar problem there. But anyway, what do you hope is going to come up today, Carol?
Any sports, history, things like the Tudors or the Royals possibly would suit me.
OK, we discovered also last time you're a specialist nurse, so I'm guessing anything biological would play to your strengths.
If I were to get one of those wrong, it's not going to look too good. So, yeah, but that would be good.
Matt, how about you? What do you hope is going to come up?
I'd like anything capital cities or flags or football, maybe.
OK, that's good. World geography, those good.
Yeah. History, I've got quite a little bit of knowledge on lots of different things because I have to teach it. But it would be embarrassing again if I got a question wrong on something that I taught.
You're going to be absolutely fine. Primary school teachers always do well on Pointless. Anyway, very, very best of luck to you, Carol and Matt. Head-to-headers last time. We've got to expect great things from you today. We'll find out more about all of you throughout the show as it goes along. There's only one person left for me to introduce. When his mind goes blank, he has an internal screensaver of obscure information. It's my Pointless friend. It's Richard.
Hiya. Hiya. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
2 returning pairs today.
Yeah.
One of those situations where both returning pairs did rather well last time, is the truth. So they're going to be very tough to beat, but it looks like we've got two good new pairs as well.
Yeah.
Got grandfather, grandson, that's always nice, isn't it?
Always good.
And, you know, the grandfather used to be in the fire service, that's good as well. He's a hero as well as a grandfather.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, is it? And on the other podium, we've got a biochemist.
Yeah.
That's good. And also, round 2, which will suit Alex down to the ground as well, if they can get that far. So I think everybody's got a little something going for them in today's show.
OK, good. Now then, all our questions on Pointers have been put to 100 people before the show. In order to get to the final round and be in with a chance of winning our jackpot, our contestants need to find the obscure answers those 100 people didn't get. So the fewer of the 100 people who knew the answer, the fewer points you will score. Now, what everyone's trying to do, of course, is to find a pointless answer. This is an answer that none of our 100 people gave, and each time that happens, we will add 250 quid to the jackpot. Nobody won the jackpot last time, so we add another £1,000 to that, so today's jackpot starts off at £2,000. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. OK, in this first round, each of you must give me one answer and you cannot confer with your partner. Whichever pair has the highest score at the end of the round will be eliminated, so try and make sure that's not you. OK, our category for round 1 is actors. Actors. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, so our question concerns films with one-word titles. Films with one-word titles. Richard.
Yes, in a moment, Zana's going to show you a list of 6 actors. We are looking for any film with a one-word title for which any of those 6 actors has received an acting credit prior to May 2012, please. As always, no short films, TV films, documentaries, anything like that, but voice performances do count. So any of these 6 actors in any one-word film title. Very, very best of luck.
OK, now then, Arnold and Sam, you all drew lots before the show, and today you are going to go first. So our 6 actors are Al Pacino, Mel Gibson, Richard Gere, Sylvester Stallone, Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks. I'll read those all one last time. Al Pacino, Mel Gibson, Richard Gere, Sylvester Stallone, Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks. We're just looking for a one-word film title that one of those actors has been in. And obviously, Sam, you're going to try and find the one you think the fewest of our 100 people knew.
I'm not very good on films, but so I'm going to have to go for something a bit more obvious. Sylvester Stallone, Rambo.
Rambo, says Sam. Let's see if Rambo's right, and if it is, let's see how many of our 100 said Rambo. It's right. 22. 22 for Rambo.
Yes, Rambo, of course, being the 2008 Sylvester Stallone movie, not the original, which had a much longer title. But a good answer from Podium 1, Sam. Well played.
Now then, Alex, is this good for you?
It's OK. I do know some, but it's not my strongest subject. So I think it might be quite obvious. But I'm going to go for Richard Gere and Chicago.
Chicago, says Alex, for Richard Gere. Chicago, let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many of our 100 said Chicago. He's right. Very well done indeed. 2 for Chicago. Brilliant.
Well played, Alex. Earned over $300 million worldwide. Chicago won 6 Academy Awards as well. But because there's a lot of actors here and a lot of answers, a lot of them are very low scorers because people have got 100 seconds to name as many as they can, and you know, after a while you kind of run out. So there's some low scores out there for some quite big films, as you've seen there.
Hannah.
Well, everyone's done quite well, so I'll probably have to take a bit of a risk. I think that Tom Hanks is in Castaway.
Castaway, says Hannah. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 said Castaway. Ooh, bad luck. I'm afraid that's an incorrect answer, which means you score the maximum of 100 points. I'm sorry, Richard.
Yeah, he's in it, but it's 2 words. That's tough, isn't it? Yeah, Castaway, I'm afraid.
Matt, there's salutary lesson on the 3rd podium. What are you going to go for?
Oh, I'm glad she just did that because I was not sure, but I thought it was a one-word answer as well. I'm going to go with Mel Gibson, and he had a film called Ransom.
Ransom, says Matt. Ransom. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 said it. Ransom. It is right. Oh, very, very well done indeed. 2. Great answer there, Matt.
Yes, the Ron Howard film. Good answer. They've started off strongly again. It's got a good plot, Ransom.
It's great.
His son is kidnapped, isn't he, for $2 million, and instead of paying the $2 million ransom, he instead puts it as a bounty on the kidnapper's head, so no everyone's chasing the kidnapper. It's quite good.
It's a great film.
Yeah, it is a good film, actually.
Thanks very much, Richard. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's take a look at the scores as they stand. Well, 2 lovely low scores there from Alex and Matt, both of you on 2. So Matt and Carol, Alex and Tom looking pretty strong at this stage, I'd say. Then up to 22, where we find Sam and Arnold, and then up to 100, where we find Hannah and Jay. So, Jay, yeah, we need some very good low scoring from you, and we have to hope somebody else makes a mistake in the next pass, which could happen. We're going to come back down the line now. Can the second players please take their places at the podium? OK, so we are looking for films with one-word titles starring any of these actors. Now, Carol, you're the joint low scorers on 2. The high scorers are Jay and Hannah on 100. If you can score 97 or less, you're through to the next round.
OK, film's not really my best. I usually fall asleep is the main problem. However, I'm going to be brave, seeing as Matt's done so well. And I will try Tom Hanks was in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, says Carol. Very good indeed. Here comes your red line. It's very high. Philadelphia gets you below that red line. You're through to the next round. Let's see if it's right. Let's see how many people said Philadelphia. Absolutely right, and you're through. Very well done. 7. 7, taking your total up to a single figure. 9. That's fantastic, Carol. Well done.
Well done, Carol. Safely through again. Yeah, Tom Hanks won his first of his back-to-back Best Actor Oscars for Philadelphia.
Now then, Jay, this is where the magic has to happen. You're the high scorers on 100.
I don't think I'm going to be very good at this either. Not much better than Hannah anyway, but I think I'll have to take a risk. And all I can think of is a Tom Cruise film that's either 1 or 2. And I hope I picked the right one and not the wrong one, otherwise this will be embarrassing. But Magnolia.
Magnolia, says Jay. Magnolia. There's no red line for you as you are the high scorers. Let's see if Magnolia is right. Let's see how many people said it. Absolutely right. Very well done, Jay. Lowest score of the round so far, 1. Takes your total up to 101.
Well done, Jay. Best answer yet. That's all you could do, really. Plays a self-help guru. He got nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Magnolia.
Thanks very much indeed, Richard. So looking for any film that these 6 actors have been in with a one-word title. Now then, Tom, you're on 2. The high scorers on 101 are Jay and Hannah. If you can score 98 or less, you are through to the next round.
All right, I'm pretty sure that before Tom Hanks got all serious with films like Philadelphia, he was in a comedy called Big.
Big, says Tom. Big. Is it right? How many people said it? Absolutely, well done. 38, wow. That's a big score for Big. 38 takes your total up to 40.
This is a big score, yeah. Everyone remembers Big, don't they? Tom Hanks, of course. One of those films that I think will endure, will last forever. That's what endure means.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking, thank you. Arnold, you're on 22. The high scorers on 101 are Jay and Hannah. If you can score 78 or less, you're through to the next round.
Well, this is one of my really bad subjects. But I'm hoping it's one word, and it'd be Mel Gibson, Braveheart.
Braveheart. Braveheart, says Arnold. Here is your red line. If you get below that red line with Braveheart, you're through to the next round. Let's see if Braveheart's right. Let's see how many people said it. It is right, and you've done it. 18. 18 for Braveheart takes your total up to 40.
Yeah, good work, Arnold. Won Best Picture and Best Director for Mel Gibson as well, actually. Obviously, he stars in it too. It's a very good answer. Let's take a look at some of the pointless answers, see if you've got any of these at home. Ants. Sylvester Stallone is a voice character in that, plays Weaver, who's Woody Allen's best friend in that film. Assassins, that's another Stallone film with Antonio Banderas. Tom Hanks is in a remake of the TV series Dragnet. That's a pointless answer. Gallipoli, that's Mel Gibson in an Australian war drama. Gilly, that's got Al Pacino. Insomnia, that's a Christopher Nolan film with Al Pacino in it. Legend, the Tom Cruise film, that's a pointless answer. Maverick, that's Mel Gibson, and Pocahontas, Mel Gibson again does a voice work in that. A few other pointless answers: Cars, Driven, Revolution, Zookeeper. So plenty of pointless answers there. Very well done if you said any of those at home. Just take a look at the most popular answers, the ones that most people said. Sam's already given us Rambo for 22. Tom gave us Big for 38. And what do you think's top?
Rocky.
Rocky.
It is Rocky.
Rocky is the correct answer, yeah. 58 points that would have scored.
Thanks very much indeed, Richard. So at the end of our first round, the pair who'll be leaving us with their high score of 101, I'm afraid it's Jay and Hannah. Bad luck. Well, that was really unfortunate. Had it been one word, I'm sure it would have been a very low score. Anyway, Jay and Hannah, it's been lovely having you on the show. Thank you both so much for playing. Brilliant contestants. Thank you. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. So 4 pairs become 3 pairs, and at the end of this round, 3 pairs become 2 pairs. Well, you all did pretty well in that first round. Alex and Matt, you each gave the lowest scoring answers, which scored 2. Now, Alex, for some reason, Richard said you were going to like round 2. How are you feeling?
Good. I'm hoping it's going to be geography related then.
OK.
But I'm pleased you got through that first round, actually, because actors wasn't really one of my strong subjects, so pleased.
Well, you came through. Brilliant answer there. Lovely low score of 2. Anyway, well, very, very best of luck to all 3 pairs. Our category for round 2 is money. Money. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, the question concerns countries and their currencies. Countries and their currencies. Richard.
Yes, on each pass, we're going to show you the names of 6 countries. We need you to tell us the official currency of that country, please. Give us a nice obscure answer. You're going to score fewer points. Give us an incorrect answer, as always. That'll be 100 points. And we're looking for their main currency. So if it was the UK, we'd be looking for pounds rather than pence. Very, very best of luck to you, and very best of luck at home. See how many of these 12 you can get.
OK, thanks very much, Richard. So we are looking for the main units of currency used in these countries. And we have got on our first board Thailand, India, Germany, Croatia, Hungary and Poland. I'll read those all one last time. Thailand, India, Germany, Croatia, Hungary and Poland. Now then, Sam.
I thought I knew Thailand, but I don't really want to take the risk. So I'm going to play safe with Germany, and it's the euro.
OK, that is safe. Germany, euro, says Sam. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many people said the euro for Germany. That's right.
I've got 100.
84, Sam.
Yeah, it's a big score, isn't it? That's a punishing score as well. Germany, the euro, of course.
Now then, Tom.
Well, as I know that the bottom 3, that when they come up, I probably will recognise them. But for the moment, I can't. They're just escaping my mind. And with the hope that Alex will do well, no pressure, I'm going to go with India and rupees.
OK, the rupee, says Tom, for India. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many people knew that answer. Rupee. That's right. 63.
Yeah, another big score, isn't it, for rupee? It's supposedly, legally, it's a closed currency. You're not allowed to take it in or out of India.
I've got some at home.
Are you serious? You're not serious, though?
Yeah, no, seriously.
You're
I
seriously
just
got some
smuggled,
rupees at home?
smuggled them
Right,
out.
OK, I'll do the rest of the show. You've got to get home, you've got to take that money, take it to the Indian embassy, put it on the doorstep of the Indian embassy, OK? It's the only way you're going to get away with this. I can't believe you've done that. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I literally just had it in my pocket. It was just for personal use.
I literally can't believe you've said that. Did you not see the poster saying, please don't take rupees out of the country? Honestly, you're going to get done by the police. That's the truth. You're going to go to prison. But you're totally going to go to prison, and someone else is going to have to present the show. Who should we get? Sue Barker. She'd be brilliant. While you're in prison, for let's say 30 years, how many rupees have you got?
Quite a lot.
Oh, you're going to prison for a long time, and me and Sue Barker are going to be a new team.
Oh, right, Matt. Moment of truth. The easy ones have been taken off the table there, which might be brilliant, though. This might force you to come up with an answer that you perhaps didn't know you knew. Talk us through the board.
OK, I think Thailand is the baht. I think Poland is the zloty. Hungary, I don't know. Croatia, I didn't know until last week when I was talking to my deputy head in the staff room, because she's going there on holiday this summer, and she was quizzing me when she found out I was going on Pointless, and I think that is the kuna. So that's the one I'd like to go for, Croatia, kuna.
Kuna, says Matt. Kuna. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many people knew that answer. Kuna. Very well done indeed, Matt. It's a pointless answer. Very, very well done indeed. That adds £250 to today's jackpot. Takes the total up to £2,250. And it scores you nothing. Very, very well played, Matt. Brilliant.
Brilliant, Matt. Well done. K-U-N-A, the kuna. What's the name of your deputy head?
Lindy Ackroyd, and it pays to listen to your boss.
Yeah, I think it does. Hats off, Lindy. Have fun. Have fun in Croatia.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100 lipa in a kuna.
That's brilliant.
No, you haven't got any of that at home, have you?
Why?
Let's take a look at the rest of those answers. Thailand, you're absolutely right, Matt, is the baht. Would have scored 29. Poland is the zloty. Would have scored 14. Both of those words very useful in Scrabble. 14 there. And Hungary is the forint, which scored you 8 points. So Croatia, very much the best answer there. Very well done if you got that at home, especially if you're a deputy head of Matt's school.
There you go, Lindy Ackroyd. Well, thanks very much indeed, Richard. We're halfway through the round. Let's take a look at the scores. Fabulous low score there for Matt. Matt and Carol, once again, the low scorers halfway through the round. Then we travel up to 63, where we find Tom and Alex, and then up to 84, where we find Sam and Arnold. So, Arnold, we need a brilliant answer from you to save you, keep you in the game. Very best of luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Can the second players please take their places at the podium? OK, we are going to put 6 more countries on the board, and here they are. We have got Mexico, Kenya, Switzerland, Tunisia, South Korea, the United States. I'll read those all one last time. Mexico, Kenya, Switzerland, Tunisia, South Korea, the United States. Now, remember, we are looking for the main unit of currency used in these countries, and Carol, you're going to try and find the one you think the fewest of our 100 people knew. You're on nothing. Brilliant answer from Matt in the first pass. The high scorers are Arnold and Sam on 84. A score of 83 or less sees you through to the next round.
It's not a good round for me, really, if I'm honest. It's a good job Matt's done well, is what I would say. I think I'll just play safe because, as I say, it's not a strong round for me, so we'll go with the United States and the US dollar.
OK, the dollar, says Carol, the dollar. Here is your red line. If you come below that, you'll avoid becoming the high scorers and you'll go through to the head-to-head. The dollar, United States, is it right? How many people said the dollar? Wow, 97. 97 for the dollar. Takes your total up to 97.
Big score, yeah, the most traded denomination in the world. Mentioned in Macbeth and The Tempest. The word originally comes from the mines of the Czech Republic, where they got silver from, and they mined in a valley which is called the Tala, and that's where the dollar came from originally.
That's right. Yes, interesting. Now then, Alex, 63 is your score, 97 is the high score. If you can score 33 or less, you go through to the head-to-head.
OK, this is a good category for me. I do know all of them apart from Tunisia. Now, I went to South Korea in December, actually. So I'll go with that, and I'll say the one.
The Won, says Alex for South Korea. Let's see if it's right. Let's see how many people said The Won. It's right. Yep, you're through. Very well done. And it's a pointless answer. Very, very well done, Alex. That adds another £250 to today's jackpot, takes the total up to £2,500. It scores you nothing, and it leaves your total at 63. Very well done indeed, Alex.
Wow, what a round. 2 pointless answers. I think we have to accept Alex does know her currencies.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Arnold, the high scorers at the moment on 97 are Carol and Matt. If you can score 12 or less, you'll go through to the head-to-head. You can talk us through the board, if you like.
I wish I could talk you through the board. There's only 2 there, I think, that I know. I'll go for Mexico on the peseta.
Mexico peseta, says Arnold. Mexico peseta. Here's your red line. It's low. Let's see if peseta's right for Mexico, and if it is, let's see how many people said it. Bad luck, Arnold. I'm afraid that's an incorrect answer, which means you score the maximum of 100 points. That takes your total up to an unbeatable 184. I'm sorry, Richard.
Yeah, it's the peso, I'm afraid, Arnold. And even if you had said peso, it's quite a big score of 31, so wouldn't have seen you through. So you had a tough choice to make there. Switzerland is the Swiss franc. That would have scored 35. There's 2 answers that would have seen you through. Kenya is the shilling. Very well done if you got that. Would have scored 11. And Tunisia is the dinar. Dinar would have scored 2. So 1 is the best answer on that board.
Thanks very much indeed, Richard. So at the end of our second round, the losing pair with the highest score, I'm afraid it's Arnold and Sam. Arnold, Sam, I'm afraid we have to say goodbye to you, but we will see you again next time when I promise we won't have these currencies anymore. We've got those out the way. Anyway, we'll look forward to that very much. Meantime, thanks very much for playing. Arnold and Sam.
Thank you. Thank you.
But for the remaining 2 pairs, things are about to get even more exciting now as we enter the head-to-head. Well, congratulations, Tom and Alex, Carol and Matt. You are now only 1 round away from the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £2,500. OK, you're now going to go head-to-head, and the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, but the big difference is you are now allowed to confer. So, Carol and Matt, you've been here before. You have been here before, but this time you are up against some newcomers. How are you feeling?
Well, quietly confident, but, you know, all opposition is opposition, and the questions are so random that you really can't say. So we would just say good luck and may the best man win.
Very, very best of luck to both pairs. Let's play the head-to-head. OK, here comes your first question, and it concerns famous musicians and their instruments. Famous musicians and their instruments. Richard.
We're going to show you 5 pictures now of famous musicians. You need to tell us with which musical instrument are they most closely associated. Very best of luck.
OK, thanks very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 famous musicians, and here they come. We have got A, B, C, D, and E. There we are, 5 famous musicians. Now then, Tom and Alex, you played best throughout the show so far, so you go first.
Yeah. All right, we only know 1 for certain. Probably have a guess at the other ones, but... Well, I say certain. If it's wrong now I'm going to look stupid, but... We're going to go for C and violin.
C, violin. C, violin. Now then, Carol and Matt, you can now talk us through the board, if you like.
Over to my mum.
OK, I think that B is Acabilk, and I think he was saxophone. I think that D might be a smiling Kenny Ball with a trumpet, but of course he always had the trumpet in front, so I'm sorry, I don't know who the scary man E is. Apologies to him. I mean, A looks a bit like a sort of a Glenn Miller type of person, but I'm not sure. So I think we will go with probably B, Acabilk, and the saxophone.
You're going to say B, saxophone. So we have C, violin, and B, saxophone. So Tom and Alex have said violin for C. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many people said it. Absolutely right. 37. Carol and Matt have said B, saxophone. B, saxophone. Let's see if that's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said that. Bad luck, Carol and Matt. That means, Tom and Alex, after one question, you are up 1-0. Very well done, Richard.
Yeah, well played. That's unlucky, Carol. It is acapella. You're absolutely right. Best answer on the board, but it's clarinet. Sorry, would have scored 3 points as well. Would have been terrific. A is a Glenn Miller type. In fact, it's Glenn Miller. You can't get more Glenn Millery than that, and he is most associated with the trombone. That would have scored you 7 points. Would have been another very good answer. C, we've seen as Vanessa May. Now, D, not Kenny Ball. It's actually James Galway. James Galway, and the answer is flute. That would have scored 11. And E, it's a bit like Stephen King. You know who that is, don't you?
I certainly do.
It's Julian Lloyd Webber. It's not a great shot of him. I sat in front of him at the football sometime recently, and I have to say, in the flesh, it looks a great deal better than that photo. Anyway, he plays the cello, and that would have scored you 20 points.
Thanks very much indeed, Richard. So here comes your second question. Carol and Matt, you have to win this question to stay in the game. Very, very best of luck. Our second question concerns vegetables. Vegetables, Richard.
Yeah, it gets even better. We're about to show you the names of 5 culinary vegetables, but we've put them all up there in anagram form. Can you unscramble them and tell us the most obscure? Good luck.
And here they are. We have got cult tea, teak choir, ape, air bungee, and awful recoil. Let me read those all one last time. Cult tea, teak choir, ape, air bungee, and awful recoil. There we are, 5 vegetables in anagrammatic form. Carol and Matt, you go first this time.
I know the fourth one down. What's that? It's aubergine. Okay. Cauliflower pea. You have to go with that one. Okay. Air bungee, aubergine.
Aubergine for air bungee, aubergine. Now then, Tom and Alex, you can talk us through the board.
The top one we've got as lettuce, ape is pea, and awful recoil is cauliflower. Okay, we're going to go for teak choir, which is artichoke.
Artichoke, say Tom and Alex for teak choir. Now, Carol and Matt, I'm trying to work out, was that a glance that said, we didn't get that?
It was the one we didn't get, so...
Yeah, it's possible.
So, well, let's see if our 100 people had a similar problem getting it. Carol and Matt, you went with aubergine. Let's see if that's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said aubergine for air bungee. It's right. Ten for aubergine. Now then, Tom and Alex, you have said artichoke for teak choir. If you win this question, you go straight through to the final 2-0. Let's see if that's right, artichoke for teak choir, and if it is right, let's see if it beats aubergine. It's right. Oh, it does. Look at that. 7 for artichoke. Very, very well done indeed, Tom and Alex. Which means after only 2 questions, you go straight through to the final 2-0. Very well done.
Yeah, best 2 answers up there, so very well done, both teams there, both terrific answers. Aubergine, botanically, actually a fruit, the aubergine, but counted as a vegetable in everyday use. Do you know where the word aubergine comes from? It comes from the Sanskrit for fart, go away.
Seriously?
Yeah, because it didn't produce intestinal gases. Let's take a look at the rest. So we've already had the best 2 answers. Cult tea is lettuce. Scored 34. Ape, obviously pea. That would have scored 95. Might be our biggest ever anagram score, that. And awful recoil is cauliflower, of course, and that would have scored 24. Terrific head-to-head. Well played, both teams.
Thanks very much indeed, Richard. So at the end of our head-to-head round, I'm afraid the losing pair will be leaving us now, and for good this time. It's Carol and Matt. You've played so well throughout both shows, and in each instance, you've come unstuck in the head-to-head. But you did really well. Aubergine was a great answer there. A few seconds longer and maybe you'd have got artichoke.
Maybe.
Really tough.
Do you know who I blame? I blame Matt's deputy head for not doing anagrams of artichoke in the staff room.
Yeah. Well, if Lindy perhaps spent a little bit more time in the staff room on anagrams instead of banging on about Croatia.
I know. Yeah. All right, Lindy, we've all been to Croatia. OK, we can leave it now. Just more vegetable anagrams, please.
Yeah, I think so.
Poor old Matt. He's done nothing wrong.
I know he hasn't done anything wrong.
And I know, Matt, I know you can't have a go at Lindy because she's your boss, but she's let you down quite badly, hasn't she?
Well, Carol and Matt, it's been wonderful having you on the show. Thank you both so much for playing. You've been brilliant contestants. Thank you. But for Tom and Alex, it's now time for our pointless final. Well, congratulations, Tom and Alex. You fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win our pointless jackpot, and at the end of today's show, the jackpot stands at £2,500. Well, you've done incredibly well. We've taken you through films, currencies, we've taken you through musicians and their instruments and vegetables. A 2-0 victory in the head-to-head there. So here you are in the final round. Anything you'd particularly like to see come up?
I'd love, football to come up, because in my family, everyone's, supports football from Lincoln, Notts County, even Fulham. My sister's a huge fan. And there's plenty of pointless things about Fulham. So.
Don't say even Fulham. Yeah. Can you believe that?
OK, so football. Anything you'd particularly like to see come up, Alex?
Again, just geography, anything related to countries or anything like that would be good for me. I'm not very good at sport, so...
OK, well, very, very, very best of luck to the pair of you. The rules are very simple. To win that money, all you have to do is find a pointless answer. We've had 2 pointless answers on the show, one of which was yours, Alex. So you only have to find one more of them now to go home with that money. First, though, you've got to choose a category, and you can choose from these 5 options, which are chemistry, Irish playwrights, international pop, Scandinavian authors, horse racing.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I suddenly remembered. Yeah, Tom, the biochemist.
Yeah.
Right.
No pressure. So, yeah, we'll go for chemistry.
Fair enough. Let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many chemical elements with 10 or more letters in their name. Richard.
Yeah, we're looking for the name of any chemical element currently in the IUPAC periodic table which has 10 letters or more in its name, please. Very, very best of luck.
OK, you now have up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers, and all you need to win that £2,500 is for just one of those answers to be pointless. Are you ready? OK, let's put 60 seconds on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
OK, I don't really know any.
I've got one. Molybdenum. Pretty sure that's...
Molybdenum?
Molybdenum.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's 10 letters.
I'm trying to think back to school.
I know there's loads beginning with U at the bottom, but I won't go into them. Oh, I should know more.
Potassium's not 10, is it?
No.
No, it wouldn't.
Einsteinium? Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Einsteinium. I should know more on this.
Sorry, not 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So which two have we got already?
Molybdenum, Einsteinium, and... I should know more on that. No, that's one of them.
I just don't know. I do not help at all.
15 seconds. It's not... just
10 seconds
can't
left.
think of another one.
OK, we'll just go.
I'll go hard to get the point.
Say potassium. If that's what it was 10, is it?
No, it's no point then.
No.
Oh, it's 10.
Oh, right, okay.
OK, there's your time up. We were looking for chemical elements with 10 or more letters. I now need your 3 answers.
Okay, we're going to go for potassium, even though we're not quite sure how many letters are in it. But
Potassium.
it's an answer. Einsteinium.
Einsteinium.
And molybdenum.
And molybdenum.
Yeah.
Now, of those 3, which think's your best shot at a pointless answer?
Molybdenum.
Molybdenum we'll put last.
Yeah.
Which is your least likely?
Potassium.
Potassium. We'll put first. OK, there we are. That was easy.
Answer, yeah.
OK, let's put those up on the board in that order, and here they are. We have got potassium, Einsteinium, and molybdenum. There we are. Now, we were looking for chemical elements with 10 or more letters to their name. Potassium, you said, was your least confident answer. You only have to find one pointless answer, of course, to win that £2,500 jackpot. So let's see. Potassium, is it right? And if it is, how many people said it? Ooh, incorrect. 9
Great
letters.
surprise. That's a great surprise.
There we are. Unfortunately, that's not a pointless answer, but to be fair to poor old potassium there, it was just filling the place for you. OK, so you only have 2 more chances to win today's jackpot. This is where the game proper starts. What would you do with £2,500, Tom?
Well, with me going to America, it would definitely help set myself up over there. Maybe, buy a car maybe over there and stuff, and just make it more enjoyable when I first go over there.
Very good indeed. Alex, how about you?
Well, I'd learn to drive because I don't drive yet, and everyone keeps nagging me. So I'm going to finally do it if I get the money.
Yeah. Very good indeed. OK, well, very, very best of luck. We are looking for chemical elements with 10 or more letters in their name. Let's hope nobody said your next answer, Einsteinium. Now, this has to be correct, obviously. Then it has to be pointless for you to win that jackpot. So, for £2,500, let's see how many people said Einsteinium. OK, well, your first answer, potassium, was incorrect. But we're now on to your proper answers, and this is your first of those. Down it goes, down it goes. This stops at 0. You leave. Yes, you've done it! Very, very well done. Brilliant. Superb. That's just brilliant. Fantastic. Oh, congratulations, Tom and Alex. Einsteinium, a pointless answer, which means you go home with a jackpot of £2,500. That's brilliant. Well done, you.
Yeah, that turned out pretty nicely, didn't it, in the end? You've been terrific all the way through. We had a pointless answer in the currencies round as well. Chemistry coming up at the end. Terrific. Yeah, Einsteinium, great answer, first isolated in 1952 in the residue of the first thermonuclear tests explosions in the South Pacific. That's where they found that. Molybdenum, which was your other answer, would have scored 4 points.
Oh.
So Einsteinium was the one that did it for you. Let's take a look at some of the other pointless answers. I know you'll know some of them. Copernicium was a pointless answer. Darmstadtium was a pointless answer. Dysprosium as well. There's Einsteinium. Gadolinium, Meitnerium, also a pointless answer. Well done if you said that at home. Seaborgium, Promethium, and Protactinium. All of those pointless answers. Very well done if you said any of those at home, but terrifically well done for Einsteinium here. That's very, very well played.
Very, very well done indeed. Well, thanks once again to our winning players, Tom and Alex, who go away with today's jackpot of £2,500. Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.